Hey, this is Alan Fenstermaker here with Byrdcliffe TV. I'm here with Jim Egan. How you doing today, Jim?
I'm doing well. We're over here at the Nexus.
Awesome, man. Now, those paintings that you just showed me in the other room, could you talk about those at all? Or?
Sure. It's a series of paintings I did of women as goddesses. And I captured their light goddess side that they identified with, and also their dark, mysterious side. Not evil, just dark and mysterious. And so the model for these two had identified with Aphrodite, the goddess of love, and then also Kali Ma. And so they're perfect mirror images of each other. And on each one, I gave a little inscription. So on the frame of Aphrodite, it reads in Greek, because she's a Greek goddess, "Great beauty blinds even the beautiful." And then on Kali Ma, behind her on the wall is written in Sanskrit, because she's an Indian goddess. It says, "Kali Ma, creator, protector, destroyer," because she's both a force for making things possible and also destroying what exists that needs to be recreated. And so to me, I did a whole series of women as goddesses to capture the many elements, the many energies that each goddess has.
Awesome. Now, how long you been doing this work for?
Oh, probably about 12 years.
Nice, man.
I'm going to bring another piece over, which this particular model had a very magical daughter, 10 years old. And I knew she had a deck of goddess cards. And so I said, "Bella, I'd like to paint you as a goddess. What would you like to be painted as?" She says, "I want to be painted as a white wolf." And so I painted her as a Native American girl in the Wolf Clan. And she wears this cool wolf headdress. And I made one for the gallery where I was doing the show. And then I made a little painting for her. And then I made her the actual headdress. So this little 10-year-old girl would have this painting of her as this badass wolf shaman, and have the headdress that she could wear to like empower that spirit in her. Because let's face it, our little goddesses are never really properly nurtured. We just kind of like, boys are expected to be out there doing things, and often girls are expected to look pretty and not get their clothes messed up. And goddesses are not well nurtured in our society, and we need to empower them as much as possible from the time they're very young. They've got that excess of energy, and they need an outlet to make that spirit be materialized in this world.
Okay. Now, what inspired you to get into doing this kind of work?
Well, I was actually, I've always loved to draw, and I've always loved to paint, but I was in between jobs, and I said, let me challenge myself, you know what I mean? So I'd never worked with acrylics. I also was working with multiple layers and three-dimensional objects and things, and so I was just like, let's see what's possible, And one of the things to my own surprise, I learned to do was to capture the essence of a person. I feel like I can capture the essence of anyone I paint now. But at first, I was just facing this rawness of how do you turn a three-dimensional magical being into a two-dimensional surface, and it's kind of daunting, but you let go. You just convince yourself. You don't worry about the fact that you don't know how to do it. You just clear the mind and let the spirit that moves in all things make things possible, and then you just learn as you do.
Awesome, man. And, is there anywhere that people could check out your work online, or check you out online for more of your stuff? Or?
Well, I had a whole page for where you could purchase, but right now I'm just in the process of moving. So here at Nexus over in St. Pete, you can actually see the works, and they are available for purchase, and they're going to be more and more. Like that one with the little goddess, I'm going to be bringing over, and then there's going to be several others, and each one is unique and powerful because they're meant to be powerful. It's crystallizing the spirit of the person and their spirit self. That's what this art is all about.
Okay, awesome. And there, do you have any contact information if anybody would like to purchase your work from you?
Sure. It's the best way to get a hold of me is via email. It's Just Earth Inc. INC. So JUSTEarthInc
Okay. And I'm going to put the email address in the description, so this way if anybody that's wants to purchase some of his fine works of art could contact him and see the description below. So thank you very much for doing this interview.
And I also do people's portraits, so I could actually do a person's spirit portrait themselves.
Okay.
Make it uniquely theirs.
Yeah, so if anybody would be interested in having you do that, like what would they need to do if you'd be interested in getting a portrait done?
Well, just contact me and then we'd work out how's the best way to, because I'd want to talk to you. I'd want to get, like, what is a good expression for you? What's your spirit calling? And then we'd work on either having a modeling session or taking some photographs, and then from that I could guarantee that the final product would just, your people would look at it who know you and say, oh my God, that is so you.
Now here on Byrdcliffe TV, we have tons of viewers. We have a lot of subscribers, so like you'll probably get some people like that might contact you from all over the country or all over the world even. So
excellent.
Like if somebody were to contact you from not in the area, would you still be able to work with them if they said,
absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely, because we could always do like a kind of like a Zoom meeting and then work on what images, like you could have like a favorite image of yourself and then we could work off of that. But the big thing is to get to the essence of what moves and inspires you. What is your highest self? What is your most powerful self looks like? Or in the case of when I was doing this show, it could be the most dark, most mysterious self, or it could be both.